You
It's
should
not
be able to
letting me
get in.
again. There we go. Okay, so we missed the first rounds of bans, and the first pick for uh, sexual tension was Artio, Cernos, and
Yep.
Soul. Good picks. I like the Cernos and Soul pick. Lets me know that.
Oh, there's
Uh,
the bands.
yeah, now they're up. Lets me know that sexual tension isn't coming into this game with a late game comp. They want to get things started off early with the aggression from Cernos and the aggression from Soul. Thoth, Terra, and Nisha picked up. Nisha was banned out last time in the second set of bans, so the last Elric definitely wanted to play this god. If I remember correctly, though, the last Elric fed his brains out against Team Kanban as Nisha, so
I'm
let's see
pretty
if he
sure.
can redeem himself.
Feels bad,
But the
man.
Thoth pick coming back in, just because we know how Dark Aura is a little bit, I feel like he wants to redeem himself. He said he felt off during that game as Thoth, so definitely coming back at it, making himself feel a little bit better. Let's see if he can get, that inflated head again.
He had a few good snipes there. I will give him that.
Yeah, for sure.
And he started dealing some ridiculous amounts of damage. He just had kind of a slow start to that game. Medusa ban? Alright. I like it. And banning out that Thanatos. Don't want no Archon Thanatos to crash the stream again?
Yeah, well, Archon Thanatos was on the last Elric, so he already has Amnesia this time. But we all know that Remoraid used Dive. He's very comfortable on Thanatos, and he does very well. So they definitely didn't want to give him Thanatos after what they just did with Thanatos. So good stuff coming out of them. That was a respect ban right there. So... let's see what they pick up. I'm expecting to see a Scotty.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, Evict has a really nasty Scotty. He controls the lane with the Calder and the Permafrost. So I'm expecting Evict to go Scotty here.
Nope.
Interesting. I was
Apollo.
wrong. Shepard, OMG, we are on game 3, and right now it is tied up a 1-1, going both ways.
Yep, so far been a really, really good series. Game 1 went to sexual tension. Held on to a little bit of a lead the whole game, but it was a pretty close game. Game 2 went to A Memory of Wild. Just an utter show of domination in that game by A Memory of Wild.
For sure. So, last two picks coming from Sexual Tension are Ravana and Osiris. Definitely expect to see the Osiris in the solo lane and Ravana in jungle. So, pretty standard stuff going on over there. So, let's see here. What do they need over... looks like they need a solo lane over in the... in Memory of Wild team. Cosmic Manu, it is a best of 5. Bologna coming back in. All right, yeah. Believe that they had Bologna last time. Let me look at my notes. No, sexual tension.
No,
Bologna.
other side.
Okay. Yep. So interesting stuff. They really didn't have too much of a choice to pick from at that point. So, I mean, if we're gonna go off of meta picks,
they banned out Odin and
yeah, and they took Ravana and Osiris. So.
Ravana. Yep.
Good stuff going on. All right, so now that the comps are locked in, Zito, give me your opinion. What do you think?
Well, I've been wrong once and right once. Although I will say this though, Tom, the first game we disagreed and it went one way, but the last game we agreed with each other, and it went the way we thought it would. So let's see here.
Well, if it's any
I
consolation,
don't know.
I'm 2-0 so far on my picks.
True, true. I don't know how I feel about that Apollo pick. I might be leaning towards sexual tension. Ravana being strong in the jungle and being allowed, if he can get going, he's going to do real well. Osiris having that That AoE stun, really helpful for team fights. RDO, really so much CC coming from RDO and Kernanos as well, and Soul being able to help out with that tower damage as well. I would have to give them the advantage, but that Niza definitely is something to watch out for. Thoth, if he can get ramped up and deal his ridiculous amounts of damage, it's just going to depend on how much he's able to survive as the jungler tries to pick him off. So, what about you, Tom? What are you thinking?
Well, right now, I've seen Evix Apollo. I believe he played as Apollo against me, and he destroyed me. It really pissed me off because it's Apollo. So I know his Apollo is a really strong character for him. He definitely likes it, and he's also sporting the diamond skin for Apollo. So he's definitely comfortable on Apollo. Good stuff coming out of that. I like the pick, but he's going into a Kernanos, and Kernanos is going to have the advantage early on in terms of wave clear. So Apollo brings the split push aspect of it, and he also brings in the gank potential as well. He can get from duo lane to mid lane to gank if need be whenever he wants. So the Apollo pick I like. I really like over this center nose pick. The Nisha into the Ravana pick, I'm going to have to go with the Ravana. Ravana can be a really strong frontliner / jungler. And I feel like if that Nisha sometimes uses his ult on the Ravana, Ravana can just backflip, and get out of it as long as it's timed appropriately. I like the Terra pick over the RDO pick, personally. I think Terra's ultimate, the global ult, is going to bring a lot more to the table than RDO. RDO is a force to be reckoned with, but I really enjoy Terra as a support. Then we go into the Soul and Thoth. This is interesting because Soul's got a lot of late game, hey, I'm going to come in, melt your towers, whereas Thoth is, hey, I'm just going to melt your face. So I'm going to have to go with the Soul, though, because I like the objective clear on that god a lot more. And I'm missing the Soul laners, which would be Bellona and Osiris. Well, with Bellona's nerf a little bit, Osiris, I feel like, has... no, Osiris got a nerf, too, I thought. I can't remember.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but I think Osiris might have a little bit of an edge over Bellona in terms of wave clear and getting everything done. But yeah, I'm going to go with... This is tough.
It is
because I'm 2-0 right now.
It's gonna be close.
I don't want to go to...
And you had a lot of back and forth picks from some on both teams, too.
Yeah, I did.
What's it going to be, Tom?
Look, you know what? I'm going to give it to the hot hand right now. I'm going to give it to In Memory of Wild. I feel like they've got the momentum right now. They feel really good. Like, if I was In Memory of Wild right now, I would feel great about what they just did to Sexual Tension.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. I absolutely agree with that statement right there.
So who did you pick? I'm sorry, I completely forgot.
I believe I said Sexual Tension. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe that was my pick.
So we're split on that again. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
So one of us is. I mean, we could be 2-1. We could be 3-0 and 1-2. That's not good. And my names are good to go again. I love it.
Mine are not, of course. I'm not.
No, yours are not. Tom, you have to. It's the grand finals.
Man, keep getting me on that. All right, I'm changing.
I'm pausing at 45.
All right, go ahead.
Kimmy, it is currently 1-1. I don't know why it's doing all my work for me. This is pretty awesome. I like it.
This is bull.
Oh, so good. It's a nice, refreshing change of pace for my Xbox to not be completely screwing me over.
All right, you said you paused at 45?
Correct.
All right, I paused too. So go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1.
Looks like both mid laners opting for tier 2 of the Book of Thoth this time.
Yeah,
Pretty standard for
both
Soul and
should
Thoth,
be
though, I
getting
believe.
that. Yeah, for sure. Like sexual tension moving 3 on the right side again, looking to get in there deep. See what's gonna
I
happen.
like the Bumbas and Guardian from Ardia, though. That's a pretty unusual pick for her, but I like it a lot.
Sure.
Allowing her to really just get that extra sustain. And with having 2 life steal abilities as well, it's going to help her out a lot.
Your verdict? Guilty. Your sentence.
Ooh, ring toss missed
Looks like
from Niza.
Yep, and Niza got poked out a little bit because of it.
I did not grant you passage.
Ring bounds coming out, not doing too much to the gods themselves, but just more or less going after those minions with it. So
Remoid does take in a good amount of damage, though. He's going to have to use his health pot and heal back up as they're going for the elementals here.
yep. So
It looks like Niza's just going to opt to get the speed buff instead of contest this.
I think with the way that sexual tension went into the jungle right there, I think that In Memory of Wild thought they were going to lose their buffs, so they just bum rushed them, just thinking that, you know, that's where they were at.
Very possible.
So good stuff coming out of In Memory of Wild. Almost getting Remoraid down to death.
He's not going to have a problem healing back up, though.
Nah.
But it's always good to pull those health pots out early. He's taking a lot of minion damage right now. He's got to be careful.
Yes, he is. Ooh, getting stunned out.
Niza
Jumped
getting
on.
some extra damage. He's going to have to use his
Get the
backflip.
ring bounce,
Ooh,
too.
he took
Almost
a
got
ring
him.
toss, too. Oh,
Yes,
he's
he
got to be
did.
careful. Definitely some mistakes coming from Remoid here, getting those early hits in when there's a lot of archer minions up still, and ending up taking a lot of minion damage for it, and almost dying because of it.
As you guys just saw, Remoraid doesn't have any more pots on him, so he's got to be really careful. Thoth's going to go ahead and poke at the soul a little bit. Gets a little bit damage on her, no big deal.
Good stun from Terra there.
Yep, so we got somebody in the chat right now going ahead and being the initiative and asking what everybody's opinions are. Like, what do you guys all think? The casters already gave their opinions. Zito's in for sexual tension, and I am going in the way of In Memory of Wild. So we want to hear what your guys' opinions are, what you guys think is going to happen.
Very true, Pepsi Crossing. Good momentum on the side of In Memory of Wild.
Ooh, Soul goes down very quickly. Gets stunned out by Terra, and then the Amnesia pull just completely cancels anything that Soul was trying to do to get away.
In Memory of Wild there. Coming to mid lane. That's some good rotations from In Memory of Wild.
Yes, it was. Hey, I'm a gamer. How about you concentrate on your game, dog?
Right? He's gonna end up dying because he's talking in chat. I'm gonna laugh at him too.
Maybe this is why they lost game 1.
Oh, shots fired.
Called out. Nisha
And,
ends up going down to
Elric
Soul.
goes
Soul comes
down.
back and was like, "Get out of here."
That was a lot due to Ardio there, getting the stun off, setting up that soul ultimate,
And
making it real easy
Remoraid
for her.
had something to do with that.
And Remoraid was doing the work too. That was for sure. That was a team effort. Is what I was trying to get at.
For sure.
But you know, I gotta shout out my supports, Tom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, no
counter
spoilers
jungling
here,
going on.
Draco. Keep the spoilers out the chat, guys.
Let me fix that face. Go. Begin.
Good ult coming from V-Man onto Apollo.
Are they gonna finish
the
it?
Shell just comes up, and he does end up getting out of there. But he's not.
He
Alright, yeah, he
he
does
landed
come
on that Ardio though. I don't know if I would have done that as him if I would have just left. But he doesn't end up paying for it, so.
So looks like In Memory of Wild was using this opportunity to counter jungle the right lane. They did end up taking Sexual Tension's speed buff and blue buff. So good stuff coming from that awareness from the last Elric.
Meanwhile, Sexual Tension was over on the left side, securing those oracles.
Let's make it pop.
What you got? Fix that face.
Some good stuns from this Osiris here, really using that ability effectively. I like it. Not too many wards coming from Sexual Tension right now. I'm not sure if they got counter warded or if they're just not placing them. Let me look at the wards placed here. No, only one ward placed from Sexual Tension so far. Kind of slacking. I mean, they're already 6.5 minutes into the game. I would expect them to have a little bit more coverage at this point.
Yeah, usually they are. I think right now they're just trying to focus on staying ahead. Yeah, V-Man did DC, so hopefully this isn't a long DC, and hopefully this isn't due to the what do you call it? The Xbox servers being really wonky right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope
haven't
not.
really tried to see if they've changed or not, but we'll find out, guys. So right now it's 1-1. Sexual Tension versus In Memory of Wild. Both teams have a win. This is game 3, everybody. Things are looking good. Last game was really exciting, just to see In Memory of Wild come back from that first loss, and in a dominant fashion too. So good stuff coming from In
Tom,
Memory of Wild.
well, I'm going to take this opportunity. I'll be back in a minute.
Good. So yeah, things are looking good right now. It's 1 kill going to both teams. In terms of gold difference, it's just a little about like 300 gold going towards In Memory of Wild. I'll go ahead and pull up the graphs real quick. And then also an experience difference, it's 141 going towards In Memory of Wild. So looks like they learned their mistake from game 1 and they've applied everything, especially in game 2, but they're bringing it back into game 3. It's not much, like you can't come back and be like, oh, we're ahead of you guys. Nah, but you know what? Things are looking good. And no, Leprechaun, it is not tilt, it's just lag. So why would he get tilted right in the middle of the lane? So it looks like he is back. Game is still paused. No big deal. It looks like they're probably just making sure that he's loaded in. There is no more DC symbol next to V-Man's name. So they're probably using this opportunity while it's paused to also make sure that they got the game plan. Maybe let him know where the rest of the team is. So game unpauses in 2, 1, and we're back, everybody. So go back to the items. So, oh, looks like Niza making a sneaky. Were beads used? No? Okay. So, I saw that briefly over there in the left lane. Ninja coming up right behind V-Man, but he did end up getting out of it, so good stuff coming from him to not get ganked and taken down. So, because that would have been bad. Blackout Johnson, this is a best of 5.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Looks like we got some action mid right when I get back here. Both taking a lot of damage.
Just a little bit of poking out. He's just gonna get back and yeah, no big deal.
Terra gonna heal him up a little bit.
Yep.
Gotta rely on those supports, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Ooh, looks like we might have a gank over in the left lane. Remoraid used dives coming in behind Apollo, but Apollo should still have his ult, so he's just gonna save it until now. So, and that's one of the plus sides to Apollo. He just can get out, you know, no harm, no foul. So get out and go where he needs to. So great pickup from Evict. I knew that was definitely one of his comfort picks, and it's kind of hard to ban out an Apollo. You know, like you see it there, you know that the guy's comfortable on it, and you're just like, nah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. He does play a good Apollo, but Apollo as a whole not a big enough threat to really waste a ban on.
For sure. It looks like Osiris is going a 2v1 over here. Ends up using his ult on both of them. And just runs away. So, but we have
Cat War
the
dude,
entirety
RDO solo
of
is
sexual
pretty strong. Go ahead, go ahead.
I thought we were going to be seeing sexual tension going in and aggressing over on the right lane, but I think there was a call out that the entire middle lane was missing and moving into the right jungle. So good call outs coming from In Memory of Wild. Both their players backed up, and then that also forced sexual tension to stop doing their possible gank over there on the right lane. So good stuff coming out. Everybody seems to be on their A game, which is exactly what we want to see in the final. So good stuff coming on.
But yes, like I was saying, RDO solo is definitely pretty strong. We saw that in one game
Soul
so far
ult
already.
takes out the Thoth and does massive damage to Terra. But RDO ends up claiming the Terra, so good stuff coming out from that Soul. Beautiful.
From the whole team there.
Yeah, like, good stuff. So, let's see if they make this turn to go towards the Gold Fury.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt you there, just a lot of stuff.
No, you're
so
fine. That was some good action.
Yep, it looks like they're going to burst this Gold Fury down. Nisha's going to come in, but not going to be able to get there in time. So good stuff coming out of Sexual Tension. This is the first time that they actually took the Gold Fury, and they did it at 10 minutes. So good stuff.
Yeah, pretty late Gold Fury for Game 3 here. I think that's the latest first Gold Fury we've seen in this series so far.
Yeah, I think the first one is like 7 minutes, and the second one from the second
it was
game
like
was like
6.5?
around the 7-minute mark too, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good stuff. It looked like Memory Wild was making a move over there towards the Portal Demon, but decided not to. And Thoth just poking out that RDO. Chunker really good. There's the ring toss. Everybody gets annoyed by.
Yeah, that ring toss is just OP. Osiris kind of out of position over here.
Oh,
but they're
super out
not
of
going to aggress
position.
him, so he's not going to end up having an issue with it. I don't think a Memory Wild spotted him over there in order to be able to turn and take him, but they are going to go after this Portal Demon.
Yep. So it looks like there might be a potential gank over here on the left lane, but Apollo's just going to ult out, so
Apollo's like, yeah, I'm out again.
But during that
like,
time, in Memory of Wild did take the portal.
Apollo just using that ult as an escape every time.
Yep, and I mean, why not? He doesn't need to go in and engage anywhere just yet, you know. He's trusting his team to do their job and secure the kills when they need to.
And Sexual Tension steals the speed buff from Memory Wild there. Or no, sorry, other way around.
Other way, yep.
Other way around, yep.
I'm not entirely sure on that. Looks like Remoraid's moving over there towards it, so it looked like...
Oh, maybe
we'll
they
find out here
didn't.
in a
I
second.
thought they stole it. I guess not.
Yep, no, they... Nope.
I eat my words.
It looks like Ardio's getting a little deep, which is fine. It's Ardio. Bologna rotating from solo over to mid. Gonna go ahead and poke at Ardio a little bit. Get a little bit of damage off. And for some reason we have Niza over there in the solo lane by herself. Himself. Whatever. It.
You had it right earlier, Tom. Oh, Niza ult coming out on Osiris. But he's gonna ult away.
Yep, he's just gonna get out of there and say no thank you. Ooh, almost got him with that sash.
I think I might be a
Ardio's
little ahead
taking
of you, Tom.
some-
What are you at?
I am at 1310.
Okay, I'm gonna pause at 13:20.
Okay.
I think I was about 3 or 4 seconds ahead of you.
Gotcha. Alright. So unpause in 3, 2, 1. So while we were doing that, over in the left lane, V-Man ended up taking the tier 1 tower over there. So sexual tension definitely needed that. I mean, they're ahead in kills and gold, so I mean they don't really need it. But yeah, V-Man's had a rough time against Evict. It seems like both game 1 and game 2 he lost his tier 1 tower pretty early on. So
Niza
Metatoy
goes
ends up
down.
taking-
Team effort. Metatoy gets the kill.
Yep, and they're also going
And
to take down
Bologna's
Bologna.
going down as well. Yep.
Yep.
They did get the tower in Memory of Wild, but they end up losing 2 people in the process and might lose their tower on the right side as well. So I don't know if that was exactly worth it there.
Yeah, Tara's going to come over and she's going to try and stop him from doing it, but she's not going to be able to do anything, honestly.
No, they're gonna get it anyway. You
Yeah,
got
and I
Soul
don't know
and
if-
Osiris there. Both attack.
I don't know how I
based
feel about
odds.
this. Like, I think she should.
I would've
push
just
back
let
though,
it go.
'cause she could just go
Yep.
down. We'll find
And with
out.
that stun on her here,
Ooh,
that's
Thothall coming in.
pretty likely- ooh,
And-
Thothall.
Ooh, good shell.
that was very good timed shell.
So Osiris ults on top of Thoth. Thoth already used his dash, so he could be in trouble right now. Nope. Okay, so he's gonna
Looks
get
like
out of
most of Sexual Tension's backing up Ardio, just kind of boxing everybody out, allowing that Osiris to escape.
there. Yep. And then over there on the left lane is
Apollo doing work.
Apollo having the tower, but
Yeah.
with-
He
with the
returns
ward-
just in time.
he's got the ward vision. He saw him coming. So
Yep.
good stuff. Way to pay attention to the map. He knew what he needed to do, and he got out before anything happened to him. So it looks like we might be seeing a Gold Fury bait right now. So doing quite a bit of damage to it. But here comes the rest of Memory Wild, and they just burst
looks
it
like they're
down.
gonna
Sexual
finish it.
tension ends up taking. Yep, good stuff. But that Niza. Oh man,
Apollo
dirty
ults
stuff.
in, not this time.
Yeah. Come on. I hate it when people get Niza ulted in this spectate mode. It really sucks.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
V-Man
so
ends up
annoying.
going down to the Niza ult. So good stuff coming out of Sexual Tension. I'm sorry, and Memory Wild. Even though they didn't get the Gold Fury, they ended up taking out 2 kills. So all in all, not a huge loss. I mean, they're still down 2k gold, but guess what? That's 2k gold down with
And possibly a
Sexual
tower.
Tension taking. Yeah, Sexual Tension has 2 gold Furies over them, so they're doing really well in keeping up with the gold, even though Sexual Tension has got all this extra stuff over them. So Thothall coming on
Apollo
top.
melting Remoraid there.
Remoraid?
Remoraid. Hemorrhoids.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Alright, it looks like in Memory Wild is just going to go after the Portal Demon and collect that. So, all in all, this definitely went in Memory of Wild's way. They got 3 kills and the Portal Demon, so I definitely would take that. And they're
And a tower.
less than, yeah, and a tower. And now they're less than 200 gold. grass.
Yeah.
Boom. So, yeah, just about 200 gold difference and 500 gold experience. Or I'm sorry, 500 experience difference. So good stuff. Niza is the top damage. That is the power of ring bounce. So padded stats. That's all it is.
Yeah, those rings are OP. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I hate them. Especially once you get it to max level.
Yeah, and that's normally the first thing to max out. Ooh, Bologna
Yeah.
just staying inside of the stun for Osiris there.
Yeah, he's got the sash maxed out first.
Ooh, good ults from Apollo. Or not, sorry, Osiris. But Bologna just barely gets away, and now
Nisha ults
V-Man's in
V-Man,
trouble.
and V-Man goes down. Yep. So he did use his beads before trying to negate that, and Nisha comes in with the sash and chases away Remoraid. And Thoth ult coming up, maybe? I heard it. I heard the noise. Nope, nope. Okay. And Apollo is ulting in. Let's see if he comes down on anybody. Nope, he just went back to base. He was pretty low, so
I'm definitely ahead of you again.
that's kind of annoying. Whatever, don't worry about it. What's your timer at?
I paused at 1801.
1801? I'm at 1810 right
Yep.
now, so I paused.
Oh, okay. I saw the Apollo out way before you called it. That's why I thought.
Oh, yeah. No,
Paused.
I just saw him in... Alright, so
Gotcha.
3, 2, 1. Sorry about that, guys. I'll go ahead and go back to the top view. Like Soul's just gonna poke at this Terra a little bit. Alright. Alright, not much going on. So, both teams just trying to get whatever neutral camps they can. So,
Memory Wild securing those oracles there.
yep.
Always good to get that vision, even if Gold Fury's not up. It's basically a free ward.
Yeah. So it looks like Apollo's split pushing the left lane, and he will end up taking tier 1 tower
Yeah, this
over there
time
on
he's
the
definitely
left.
gonna get it.
For sure. I want, and it looks like he might keep going over. Nah, he's gonna go back.
RDO's
now.
gonna go and contest. Yep.
V-Man's on his way over that way too. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out Soul. Looks like she's got a lot of things going on near her. Nothing happens.
Of course.
Yeah, you know. So, RDO getting in a little deep. V-Man out coming in, and then Blink coming out of the... Ooh, can't remember his name right now. Drawing a blank. Remoraid used Blink, so... So,
From,
and then over in the left lane,
Ravana.
we have Apollo split pushing again. Yep, Ravana's going to come over and stop him, though. He did get a little bit of damage off, but that's the thing that's annoying about Apollo. He can just come in, split push, do whatever he wants. You come in there and try and stop him, guess what? He's just going to do this. Here comes everybody. Oh, and
Yep.
he's gone.
Yeah. Chariot away.
And Memory
Oh, but
Wild,
they
while we
take
were
the
talking about
Gold
all that,
Fury
takes
while
the
he's
Gold Fury,
distracting
so-
him.
Yep,
He
good
distracted
move.
them and us. And Bologna, low health, she was boxing everybody out there. Ooh. Soul, low health, but uses her ethereal form, gets out.
This Terra might be in trouble. I think she's going to get CC'd out. Shell popped. Terra could go down.
Ooh. She's
Nope,
got her
she's gonna
dash
get
up.
away.
She,
Very nice.
Yep.
The rest of her team came in and helped her. Beads down for the Ravana.
Ooh, Niza's low,
Whew.
but he's gonna get away.
Yep.
A lot of damage coming out, but no kills to show for it in that fight.
Yeah, a lot of damage from both teams. So.
Fix that face.
Looks like Sexual Tension is making a move over there to the Portal Demon. But In Memory Wild does know about this, so they're going to come over and they're going to take
They
a look
might
at
just
it
be
too.
baiting a fight there. Yeah,
So
it looks like
Soul
that's
ends up
exactly
taking-
what they're doing.
Yep, good stuff going on. V-Man
kills
and
coming out.
Metatoy take out...
3 kills.
Yep, very nice stuff. And they're just going to go right for the Fire Giant. So Osiris is just going to go ahead and body out Bologna. And here comes Niza, kind of just taking a peek. Going to try and get his ring bounce in, just keep that going. And at this point, Sexual Tension does take it.
Sexual Tension does secure it.
Nisha falls. Bologna
And possibly
probably soon
get
afterwards too.
the rest of these kills here. Yep,
Yep,
Bologna's
she's gonna get stunned out here in a
definitely
second. Yep. All right, and at this point, they just need to go after mid.
Oh, but they don't get the Dia side. Terra
That's fine,
coming
no
up
big deal.
before the final kill.
Unofficial Deicide.
Unofficial.
Good stuff by Sexual
And then
Tension. I'm not
securing
gonna
the
lie,
portal.
I was definitely
No, that was
thinking In
that was a
Memory
good
Wild
fight.
was gonna win that. So
That was a good turnaround from them.
yeah,
Looking at the damage, Soul and Chronos taking the top 2 damage spots here. Just barely beating out that Niza now.
yeah, that Niza seems to be falling off.
She's just getting bodied
there
out
in the-
by that Ravana.
Yeah, that Ravana, I feel like, is definitely focusing her or him. Hey, stupid god, man.
Are you assuming that character's gender?
Oh no. Looks like the group up
so
call
good.
has been called for mid lane. Look, they're gonna be focusing to get that mid lane tower. So let's go ahead and
And
see. Looks like
Picking on this Niza here.
yep. Ardio is gonna go over there and do Ardio things.
That's right.
Soul and yep, they end up taking that mid tower pretty easily. Soul and Kurnos, you're not gonna stop them from tearing apart a tower.
Nope. That's that advantage of late game Soul. You get that extra. You basically have an extra hunter without having to have another hunter.
Yep.
Get that objective damage.
Yep, so this is definitely what Sexual Tension wants. This is what they did the first game. They just get the game to go to the late game, and then they just let their team comp just control the games. So, but I mean, Thoth is a late game god, and it's a little interesting that he still only has 3 items. Well, okay, so 4
Yeah,
items.
working on.
He did
He's
go
got
with
his 4th item.
the wing blade.
Wing blade.
Yeah, he got
It's an
that
interesting
because
pick
of
for
Ardio.
him. Yeah.
He went with it
Yeah.
because of
Try
Ardio.
and counter that slow.
Yep. So, man.
But that extra damage
Soul
with the,
built Rod of Tahuti.
The Rod Hootie. Yep. That's a lot of extra damage coming out from her.
Yeah, but that's really
That's gonna make
early,
a
I
big
feel
damage.
Like. I guess if you have the golden hand, might as well go with it.
But a Rada Tahuti against a Wing Blade, if you're taking
Oh
that
yeah, I'd definitely take that over
matchup,
any day.
That's yeah.
Thought coming out and hitting Soul and I think also Ardio. Ardio's
Osiris
no,
as well.
Osiris. Yep. So, ooh, Apollo on top of Soul. Soul goes down. Osiris goes down. V-Man takes out Terra. And
Apollo's gonna
it
go
looks
down.
like and double kill for V-Man on top of Apollo, looking for the triple kill. Bologna's gonna get out. Oh,
Ooh, good stun.
Shell coming out. Triple
are they
kill
gonna
for
get Bologna
V-Man.
too?
Looking for the quadra.
Oh,
Quadra
the
kill.
quadra
Good
kill.
stuff. Great chase. Great
We
follow.
might be looking at we might be looking at a game
This
here.
could be game.
Are they gonna push for the win
I would.
with?
Keep that.
Oh, and they might get the Dia side here. They're
Yep,
definitely
there
gonna
it
get
is.
the Dia side. And that might be a game here, guys. Just Terra up right now. They're gonna get this mid Phoenix.
Yep,
No, it looks
just
like
need-
oh, Ardio's in trouble. Oh,
Ah, man.
just barely doesn't get out. Feels bad, man. So that's not going to be game, but that is a lot of momentum in favor of Sexual Tension right now.
Definitely
And
great
I'm
stuff
guessing
coming out
V-Man's
of
probably going to
V-Man.
go for the Gold Fury here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take it, and there won't
He's
be
gonna take that,
anybody
no
to stop
problem.
him. Yeah, he's reached level 20. He's gonna finish up his build here. Actually, no, he won't build because he still has a starter item. But he's gonna go back. He's gonna finish up that second crit item. V-Man's going with the 3 crit item build. This is personally my favorite part of the meta. I love the 3 crit hunters. Love
Triple
it.
crit's so
They just-
good.
So good. I just love seeing those ridiculous numbers. Soul versus Thoth build.
I believe we already
I mean-
discussed that.
Yeah, we did. So the Thoth just built the wing blade to kind of counteract the slows coming out of Artio. So I definitely like the wing blade. It's unfortunate that he has to go that route, but hey, if you have to go that route in order to live, you should probably do it.
And
So-
then,
and then I'm assuming
Obsidian
the
Shard looks
Soul-
like coming from Soul.
Oh yeah, once she gets that obsidian shard, she'll be able to tear
She's
through
a
objectives by
monster.
herself, no problem. So it looks like
Fire
Ninja's
Giant
coming
being
over here looking
started.
at the fire giant. Yep. So everybody knows what's going on. Ninja's getting chased around by the Ardia. Bologna tries ulting in on top of it, but does not get it. Sexual Tension gets the fire giant. And here comes V-Man trying to just eat away at everybody's health. Shell coming out.
He does
gonna
have to
protect
Aegis.
everybody. Yep. So Apollo coming in, poking out at V-Man. This is definitely V-Man's
That's a
game.
Terra
Like,
ult down as well.
He came into this game and he's just pissed off because of how his performance from the first 2 games. It's not that he did bad. It's just that he got bullied out in this lane both games. And in this game, he's coming back with a statement. So Sexual Tension definitely looking to finish this game up now. They got the fire
That
giant.
Fire Giant buff, they've got that. Got momentum right now. It's a 4v5. You're looking to push, get a Phoenix at this point and end the game.
Yep, and they did just take the Portal Demon, so they're just going to go back, spend whatever gold they have, and then come right back into it and just keep aggressing that tower. So, a little surprised that V-Man, he has the tier 2, so he probably didn't have enough for the tier 3. So if we look at the damage charts, Niza is 2, but V-Man is 1. V-Man just trying to focus that Phoenix, but he's going to get blocked by both Terra and Bologna. And
So
he's looking
he
for
says,
the kill
screw it,
on Terra.
I'll go for Terra.
Yep.
Apollo ults in
off the
behind
mark.
everybody. Oh, and melts V-Man. Oh, what a kill.
Great stuff. V-Man wasn't even aware what was going on, or maybe he was. You never know. But still, good stuff by the Apollo. Come in there and take care of V-Man. He was definitely on a roll, so good stuff getting him off that. Nobody dead on the side of In Memory of Wild, so I'd definitely be careful with this being a 4v5. Yeah, they have the fire giant buff, but you know what? Why risk it?
They should. True, but they should
I
really
agree with
focus
this
this
call.
mid lane, try and get that Phoenix and
No,
and get that
I
extra
don't think
pressure.
So at all. They should definitely focus this left lane, get the Phoenix as it comes up.
Oh,
and
but
then
he's
just go back.
Get the kill on Apollo apparently.
Good stuff coming out of Remoraid. I like this guy, man. Just makes things happen.
That was a pretty monstrous kill.
Yep.
And he's just trying to do the same thing to Bologna here.
Yep. And they're
both ult.
No.
Oh, melts Metatoy.
Yep. Metatoy felt that.
But Remoraid was not gonna let Bologna get away there.
I'm gonna tell him you keep calling him Remoraid.
Remoraid. I can't get it out of my head now. Remoraid. I'm just gonna call him Dive. There we go.
But there's 2 of them. Goldine.
Oh god. I'm gonna call him Rem. There we go. Too easy. Yep.
So we're definitely
Rem.
in the game that Sexual Tension wants to be in. This is where they want to be. This is exactly how they want to do this. So looks like Fire Minions attacking the Chaos Titan. Chaos Titan's at 85%. So, but everybody from In Memory of Wild is there except for 2. But no big deal.
Yep. Sexual Tension just gonna steal all these buffs, kind of reset and then push mid hard, it looks like. Oh, I take that back there. It looks like they're going to go right lane. Might just be pushing for a win here. Try and get a kill or two and end the game.
That Thoth just throwing his volleys over that wall, or from behind that wall. Just hurting V-Man,
like
but he's
it.
just going to go back.
Yeah.
And he's going to go over to the blue buff, I'm assuming, and just heal up off of the blue buff. I guess not.
No, he's not.
There you go.
But effectively doing the same thing with the
basically.
XP camp there.
Yeah, he's probably just going to go back now. I'm assuming he has like 500 gold. I'm going to change the camera view. Let's see if he buys the 500 gold pot. Actually, he only has... So he bought a ward, that's it.
What a scrub.
He should have waited. Just clearing the camps, getting whatever experience is still left on the map, you know, off. So
Yeah, a lot of players from In Memory of Wild not at level 20 here, so just trying to help kind of keep them down as much as they can here.
Fire Giant will be spawning in 10 seconds. They're definitely looking to get this. But In Memory of Wild is aware of the timer, and they will be trying to get this, stop them from getting this as well. So, guys, this is it. Make or break moment coming for In Memory of Wild. If they can stop Sexual Tension from getting this Fire Giants, then it'll be good for In Memory of Wild. But if Sexual Tension gets it, this could be game. We'll find out. So V-Man just tearing it apart. That's that crit coming in. Just solo it almost. Sexual tension ends up clearing it. Bologna did ult over the wall, so Bologna ult is down. Terra ult hasn't been used? I'm not sure. Ooh.
No, Terra ult has been used. Not sure how long ago, but it is down.
Okay. So V-Man looking to try and get this. Good Aegis coming from the Ninja.
Ooh, good
And he does end up going down. Yep, very good stuff. Way to follow it. Way to stick with it.
So strong.
RDO goes in. V-Man just focusing that tower. Ends up getting the Phoenix, no problem.
And this is probably going to be game right here.
Yeah, the frontliners for... oh, wow. That thing went down in a hurry.
That got melted. Yep. And there's the power of having Soul on a side triple crit hunter. The two of them just absolutely melted it.
Yeah, that thing was gone in a second. I wasn't expecting that. So Sexual Tension takes a 2-to-1 lead in the series now. So we are going to a game 4, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be great. So fantastic stuff.
And Tom, we are both 2-1 on our calls here now.
Yeah, we are. So, all right. So we are being told that they are in P's and B's. FYI, we're gonna go ahead and.
I appreciate it. I'm a gamer.
Yep. So we won't go into P's and B's just yet, Zito. We're gonna go ahead and give them like a couple minutes. So.
Yeah, probably just getting like a minute or so. Yeah.
I'm
looking
the only
at
reason
these
why I say that
stats for the last game here while we wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know if Sexual Tension has anybody watching the stream or not, and I'm not accusing them of cheating or anything, but I definitely don't want. I don't know exactly how far ahead the stream is or behind from them, and I don't want them to see any grouping or where their wards are and everything. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm not accusing anybody of cheating, so don't think that anybody. All right, I'm just making sure that there are no advantages for anybody. Me being the caster, I don't want to get blamed for the games being rigged or anything like that. So, you know.
Sounds like you're accusing some people of cheating, Tom. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not at all.
I know.
So, yes, I'm accusing the losing team of cheating right now. Got it.
Yes. Cheaters never prosper, duh.
So, great game coming out of that. Sexual Tension. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this. V-Man coming out of that game. Game 1 and 2, he wasn't, too much of a threat. There wasn't really any presence in the duo lane. And in this game, he got his tower first. He definitely made a statement there in the late game. Once he finally started getting his crit build online, he just came in and destroyed everybody. So good to see that. Glad that he came back.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Tom. Did you just compliment V-Man?
I know it's rough, man. It's rough.
What is going on right now? Like, I don't even know what to think of this.
Hey, there's a first for everything. Okay?
That might be the very first time that you have ever complimented V-Man.
I think it is. So.
So good. Yeah, Lily, what do you think of that?
She's hitting me. She can't believe I'm complimenting him too.
She doesn't like it, Tom. She said, "Dad, what are you doing?"